What's going on YouTube? It's Brazen back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Need for Speed Heat video for you guys here today. In this video I'm going to explain how to get, I believe it is 9 trophies pretty fast in basically 10 minutes. I'm just going to go over it. A lot of it has to do with customization, and you can kind of put all of them together. You may already have a lot of them, you may already have all of them, or you may have none of them depending on how long you have played this game. So basically, the first two we're going to talk about are going to be the bottom left corner. You can see my race road is both in that left corner. So you can do this pretty much either any of the ways. You can do off-road and race, road and drift, off-road drift. I probably wouldn't do off-road drift just because obviously, we are going to be doing a circuit race on a track. So ideally, race and road would be easy to do in this one specifically. So pretty much just get a car to race and road. The easiest car, to be honest, that you get at a low level. The Lamborghini you get pretty late into the game. The Porsche RSR right here is one of the fastest. You can see it's a 382, 8.9 high speed. It's one of the fastest. It's very fast and very easy to get since you get at rep level 16, I believe it is. But like I said, I don't personally like using this car, personal opinion, so I'm just going to stick with my Lamborghini. I just like the way it looks better, even though I know it's not as good. I just personally like the way it looks better. But basically, those are the first two things you're going to do. What you're going to do to go ahead and do that is you need your suspension, tires, and differential. Just basically, as you move it along, it'll move it towards or away from, the left corner or whatever the case is. So basically, you can see there's only a couple things that'll actually move it away. But basically, you want to go ahead and just make sure those three get you all the way. Even if you just do it all the way to race and you don't get race and road, that's okay as well. So basically, you're going to go ahead and do that. You want to make sure that you have both auxiliaries equipped, which is 10,000, and then you can just buy one for 10,000, or I use Radar Disruptor. That's what I actually use. But you can go ahead and just buy 2 of those because that'll be another trophy, winning a race with both auxiliaries equipped. You want to swap your engine. So basically how you do this is when you're on the engine right here, you click triangle, and then basically you can swap your engine. They'll all cost a little bit different amounts of money, depending on your rep level and things like that, which obviously the Lamborghini, since you get it at a high level, you also need higher rep levels to unlock it. So like I said, Lamborghini is probably not a good car to do. A lower level car, you'll be able to get more engine swaps early on, but basically you're going to do that, and then when we win the race, that will also give you a trophy as well. So that is already 1, 2, 3, 4 trophies that you will be able to get. So what you want to do is come over to customization. When you go to the body, you're going to want to switch the license plate. As soon as you switch the license plate text right here, you just go here to the edit text and you switch it. I just put nice. It doesn't really matter, but you will get a trophy for that, which is also good. So you go ahead and you do that. Then also you want to make a wrap. So edit the wrap, paint. I've already done that as well. I already have the trophy, but basically as soon as you complete that, you can do it very generically like I did and just put a color on it, or you can obviously deck it out more than you want, but that'll give you a trophy as well. So those are both done. Then what you're going to want to go ahead and do after that is go into effects, and you're going to actually want to buy one of each of these. So you're going to need to buy nitrous, you're going to need to buy backfire, so you can see that's 10,000 right there. You will need tire smoke, which tire smoke, we're just going to buy all red for those basic ones. It is what it is. So that is 3 right there. And then here you will have to buy, something that's 7,500. So depending on what you want. Once again, we'll just stick with the red theme, because why not? And then air suspension is a little bit more expensive, but you will need to buy that. So you buy the air suspension for 15,000, and then you do need to buy a horn as well. We'll just buy a jingle bells. It doesn't really matter, like I said, but basically you want to have all of that equipped, because when you win a race with that, you will get another trophy for winning a race with all vehicle effects slots. So we already know you got 2 of them already done because you got the license plate and the wrap. You already have the auxiliaries equipped. You swapped your engine, and then obviously you went ahead and did all the effects. So then what you also want to do is change your exhaust sound. So depending on, basically it'll start somewhere. You just want to win a race with your exhaust count or exhaust tuned. So basically just switch it however you want, whatever sounds good in your personal opinion. I already switched it. So once again, I already have that trophy because I have switched it before, but I'm going to leave it right there. So like I said, you already got 2 that are going to be completely done. The rest of them you will need to actually win the race. So you will have to win both auxiliary, which we obviously will do all of these at one time. So it's auxiliary parts, tune your exhaust sound, engine swap, and then the vehicle effects. That's 4. We already said that you're going to get 2 from the you will get 2 because of the race and the on-road. So that is already 6. And then the 7 will come because you want to go from last place to first place in the final lap of a race. So once you have your car, go out and head out to the day. And obviously this will probably take a little bit more than 10 minutes because I am explaining it, but you could easily do this faster, to get all of these trophies. And you'll get like 9 trophies, like I said. So you already have 2, and 7 of them you will get during this race. If you have a decent car, like I said, you probably already have at least a couple of them, but you may not have all of them. So we definitely want to go ahead and do that. As soon as you get in here, the easiest one to go ahead and do this on, in my opinion, just fast travel over here to the dealership, which is right below, and then we're going to go into the circuit race, which will be in the middle, of the speedway. So as soon as it loads us in here, we will run over there and go ahead and get it done. So I'm trying to show you guys in real time. That's obviously why I'm not cutting. But it is what it is. So as soon as you get in here, you want to go all the way over to the speedway, and then basically what you're going to want to go ahead and do is go through here. Try not to hit those. It doesn't really matter, but basically you just want to get over here to the circuit race, and then as soon as we get to the circuit race, what you're going to want to do is go ahead and just start it up. You should already have your car equipped, with your wrap, your decals, changing your license plate, everything basically done. Make sure, like I said, you have all of your effects, things like that. I don't usually buy effects because I do think it's a waste of money, because I don't really need it on my cars, but obviously for trophy wise you want to do that. Now this race usually can be done in like 1:40, but you have to stay in last place till the last round, right, or the last lap. So you don't have to stay there. You could just basically fly around 3 laps and then sit there, but that doesn't really help anything in my opinion. So just stay in the 12th place and just stay right behind 11th place the whole time. It's kind of boring, obviously, but this race in my opinion is very easy to get done, so that's why I like doing it. So basically you're just going to stay around 12th place. If you have a very fast car, it will work. If you don't have as fast of a car, it may be a little bit more challenging. Definitely keep that in mind. It's going to depend on your car. You might not be able to do this right off the bat, depending on how good your skill is or how fast your car is able to go. I'm able to basically pass the cars on the last lap within first and a half turn, out of like the 4 turns. So basically, if you have a decent car that's probably like at 250, you'll probably be fine to be able to fly by them, because even though it's a 200 race, if you have very good on and racing stats, then you should be fine, because these corners you won't be drifting or anything like that. So you can pass them up. You just want to start the last lap in last place, and then the first lap, or sorry, the last lap in first or last place, and then get to first place. So you can technically pass them up, like I said. It doesn't really matter. So we can see they're about 250 yards or so ahead of us, give or take, the first place. As long as they're under like 500 yards, you should be fine, even if you don't have a very fast car. So right here you can see we're just going to go around. So like I said, it takes a lot longer on this because of the fact that we have to basically stay in last place. Usually I'd already be done with 4 laps by now, basically finishing up the race right now, but unfortunately we can't do that. The good thing, this isn't a one-time thing, so once you do all of these and you trigger all the trophies, then you basically completed a large portion of the trophies, that all the customizations and things like that. Then all the rest of them will just be kind of gameplay and things like that. So right here, it's kind of hard to stay behind them because they go so slow. We can see that the Buster is only about 300 yards ahead of us. Like I said, as long as they're under 500, even if you don't have a very fast car, you'll probably be able to do this. I've won this race straight up with my pickup trucks before, right, off-road full. So it should be very easy to go ahead and do, no matter what you have. So when you come around this corner, be ready to NOS, but obviously don't do it too early, because then it will mess you up. You have to re-race for that last trophy. As soon as you do that, hit your NOS. You will see, like I said, you basically just fly by them on basically 1.5, maybe 2 turns, depending on how far ahead they are on you. This one is basically 2 turns, and I'm going to be in first place. You fly by them, and then basically you're good to go to finish the race. Like I said, I already have the Comeback Kid trophy, so I won't actually get it proctored in here, but I definitely wanted to show you guys that. So as we go up, we'll come around the corner, and then boom, just like that, we'll be able to finish it very simply. boom, you see Blame the Vein. That one is for the effects. I didn't have that one yet because, like I said, I don't necessarily like to buy effects. I think it's kind of a waste of money in my personal opinion. But you can see right there, we did pop a trophy. You will get all of them at the same time, which is super easy. So if this does help you out, make sure to go ahead and drop a like, subscribe, and turn on the post notification bell. And as always, I will see you next time.